बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट्स। उम्मीद है कि आप सब ठीक से होंगे और केमिस्ट्री बहुत अच्छे और मज़े से सीख रहे होंगे। चलिए आज हम लोग स्टार्ट करने लगे चैप्टर नंबर 4 का एक नया टॉपिक जो स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स चैप्टर है। इसका एक नया टॉपिक दैट इज कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड। अब कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड के माइंड में आते व्हाट इज अ कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड, लाइक दे नया नाम है बिल्कुल, एंड व्हाट इज कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड इज अ ह्यूज क्वेश्चन ओवर हियर। सो now look at these atoms. They look so much happy and sharing their electrons. Isn't it so? Like why they are so happy? For once they were two atoms. They were alone and sad. Like they were crying as you see over here. Another happy atom passed by them and asked, "What happened to you? Why are you both crying?" They said, They like we have only one electron and we are so much hungry. We need more electron to satisfy our hunger. Oh, and started crying. The atom said, "That's not a problem at all. We three will share electron. Oh, we three will share electrons such way we all will be happy." And after hearing this, two atoms become happy and share their electron, and they all live happily ever after, as you have seen before. Now, what made them so much happy? Like share. Whenever you share, there is a strong bond between you people, and you feel too much happy and beloved, and there is a strong bonding among you. Now, moving towards the covalent bond. What is a covalent bond? If we go towards the definition, as we have started before, have you heard about the story? In the story, we have learned that sharing is caring, and after sharing, there is strong bond among the people. Similarly, so we can define the covalent bond as the bond formed by the sharing of electrons is called covalent bond, or another way we can explain it like the force of attraction, as we have studied in the chemical bonds. So this is the force of attraction which arises due to sharing of electrons is called covalent bond. Oh, so we have learned what is a covalent bond. Moving now look at the formation of the covalent bond. How a covalent bond can be formed. Covalent bond is formed by sharing of electrons. It is usually formed between the two non-metals. क्योंकि आपके माइंड में यही बात आती है ना कि how you can identify that a covalent bond is present over there. Always remember there is a covalent bond between every two non-metals. For example, hydrogen is a non-metal. Whenever there is a bond between the two hydrogen atoms, that will be a covalent bond. For example, hydrogen and chlorine together make HCl. Now look at hydrogen. It is non-metal, whereas chlorine is also a non-metal. So the bond between the chlorine and hydrogen will be a covalent bond. Now, the other thing you have to keep in mind कि आपके पास the bond is formed between the two atoms जिनका electronegativity difference क्या होता है, बहुत कम होता है. There is no electronegativity difference between the two atoms. That can be between the two same atoms as we look at hydrogen and hydrogen, or that can be among the two atoms which are unlike atoms or different atoms. In such bond, the octet is fulfilled by the sharing of electron. For example, if you have studied the octet rule, you must have known that atoms gain the electronic configuration of 8 electrons in the valence shell. So how they get? Either they transfer electrons or share. In covalent bond, they share electrons to fill their octet, to complete their octet, to get 8 electron configuration in the valence shell or to fulfill the duplet rule, that is 2-electron configuration in the valence shell. Now, moving forward, consider the example of hydrogen atom. If you look at hydrogen atom, the hydrogen atom is made up, a hydrogen molecule is made up of two hydrogen atoms, one this and this. If you look at that, each hydrogen atom has one electron in their valence, one electron in their valence shell. Now they both need an electron to fulfill their duplet. To fulfill their duplet, they both share electron. They both share electron to form a covalent bond. H single bond A. This is the representation of the covalent bond. The shared pair of electron is written like this in between the overlapped region of the two atoms. Hope so it is now clear to you. In the further video, you can find out that how can you make covalent bond in much more detail. Now, we will look at a few more examples that what are covalent bond or what molecules do have the covalent bond, such as water molecule, oxygen is a non-metal, hydrogen is a non-metal. So the bond between the oxygen and hydrogen will be a covalent bond. Again, look at chlorine. Chlorine is made up of two chlorine atoms. Chlorine is made up of two chlorine atoms. Chlorine atoms both are non-metal. Both are non-metal. Whenever the non-metals combine, the bond, such a bond is known as covalent bond. Again, look at oxygen. Oxygen combine with other oxygen and form a double covalent bond, and such molecules are known as covalent compound. Oxygen is also a covalent compound. Look at fluorine. Fluorine combines with the other fluorine, as both fluorine are non-metal, so the bond will be also a covalent bond. Now again, look at negative example, that etc. For there are a number of examples, much more example over there. For example, HCl, HCl, and H3, NH3, which is ammonia, etc. So we will look at a summary of the whole covalent bond. This is how they are formed, and such that covalent bond is formed by sharing of electron. It is formed among two non-metals, and atoms share to complete their duplet or octet and form covalent bond. And that's all was about the covalent bond. If you have any queries regarding this, you can comment in the comment section and ask your questions over there. I will make sure to answer every question and make you to understand what is covalent bond. And do subscribe our channel and don't forget to share our video. Allah Hafiz.